The thing that I think is making this successful is that it's a combination of the teams, the players, local medical, community, and the NBA all kind of working together with a tremendous amount of checks and balances to make it all work together. If it was just one group designing this or solving for this, there's no way that it would work. And then this tremendous camaraderie that I think is existing within the campus and the bubble. And I'd like to think that the people that are experiencing this will certainly, look at everyone that they're going through this with and look at it in like a different light. Our players deserve a tremendous amount of credit. Number one, they're really well conditioned, and it's put them in a really strong position to come down here and have continuity. We have guys that have certainly gotten better, and I'm excited to see a lot of our guys because essentially they've had what amounts to a little bit of an off season. Just the focus level that our group has brought down here has been, I think, also a positive. Now, we have to be able to put that together, day in and day out. But the group kept itself engaged throughout the hiatus. I think everyone was expecting to play and wanting to play. And that is a credit to the type of guys that we have. And I think the coaches have done an excellent job in this way. And I'm looking forward to watching the team compete because they've really they've built themselves into a really well-rounded team. I'm not usually one for individual awards, but I really think that he needs to be heavily considered to be Coach of the Year. I think he's done an excellent job, and I think the way that he's gone through the hiatus, especially because he's just tried to control the things that he can control. We don't want to lose sight of the other things that are critical, obviously, at this time, relative to all of the social justice endeavors the league is undertaking and everybody in general, and then obviously the absolute imperative for people to wear masks back home and take care of one another during this type of environment that's taking place all over the country. But we're also going to kind of do our best down here to represent the city and the state that we come from, and we're really excited about what's in front of us, knowing that it's probably a once in a lifetime situation that we're going to be representing Oklahoma. But being away from people's families for an elongated period of time is a sacrifice. And I just felt, and I think that a lot of people feel like, there's going to be a lot of people making that sacrifice. And, I'm happy to do that with the people that are here because I think that's part of the deal. And I also feel one of the things we've talked about as a traveling party of people, and players included, is when you go through something like this together where there is separation involved from people you love and you're in an environment where you really don't have a lot of control, that's when I think the best in people emerges. We're going to learn things about each other and we're going to see sides of each other that I think are extraordinarily human. I think it's going to be a tremendous thing for this group of people to look back on and say, like, we went through this kind of as a unit, and we're going to look at each other differently as a result of that. And I think you kind of see the best in people when they're in a situation like this because they have to work together. They become more tolerant. They become more generous. They become more because you really need each other.